A country that does not teach about its own history is certainly a country that does not have much of a future. But honestly, my greatest concern is the greater societal implications and the greater societal ills, particularly the demoralization of young people in America. So when you have cultural elites or professors who insist and instruct young people that their culture is not worthy of preservation, that their race is something to be apologetic over, that their history is not worthy of scholarship, then of course those young people, particularly young men, will become disillusioned and disassociated with the society they're meant to be interacting with. And we need to be very clear now that we're in 2026 that not all cultures are equal, not all civilizations are equal. We need to be teaching about the virtues of Western civilization. There's a reason that 200,000 Somalis are living in the United States, and spoiler, there are 0 Americans living in Somalia. We need young people to defend and advocate for Western civilization, but they can't do that thing if they're not being taught what Western civilization actually is and what the virtues of Western civilization is. When you consistently tell young people that they need to be apologetic, they need to be ashamed, they need to apologize over their history, then of course when they become policymakers, when they become judges and jurors, when they become authors of the books your kids and grandkids will be reading, of course they won't have that enthusiasm and that feeling of patriotic identity with their culture. So it's a tremendous problem, and this again is one of the frustrations we have with institutions of higher learning, whereby Harvard University, for example, has spent more than $1 billion on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, but at the same time has not hired in the last 10 years a single professor in the Western civilization canon.